So, this is, who makes this dress? Donna Morgan dress. 170 bucks. DJ Booth is going to be in Vegas. Wait, are you going to be in Vegas too?
Yes.
Yes. Doing the Schmurda dance?
Shmoney, yeah. Not Schmurda, Shmoney.
Oh, that's Bobby Schmurda. The dance is Shmoney. I can't keep up. It's the first dance I could actually do, though, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it to death. Oh. Those are good flats. Did you notice that the flats actually match the spikes in the earrings? Attention to detail. Susan Lucci is a good guest. She's been here several times before. That was my first time meeting her daughter. The cake was good. That's the kind of thing I can make myself. There's something intimidating about having to pull out a beater and, you know, bake that way. I'm ordering a gyro. Thank you. Thanks, Joni. You guys were really good with the questions. Let me see these questions. You asked me a lot of really good questions. You know, I requested you to ask questions other than rutabaga, what does that mean, other stuff. And you were really good. A lot of young people in college want to know how to get started with their lives and their careers and stuff. I always say you should enter college knowing what you want to do. That thing about an undeclared major, maybe you can do that. You know, if money grows on trees in the back of your house.
Enjoy lunch.
You know what I mean?
1:45. Right on time. 1:45 today.
All my reading when we get on the airplane. Yep, going back out of town. I have to go to Los Angeles. I'm going to be speaking at a women's empowerment. I've told you I do that from time to time. Women's empowerment on Saturday, and Friday I have a whole schedule full of stuff, including I'm going to Big Boy. I'm going to Big Boy's Neighborhood. That's a radio show. And I'll be going to do the Insider and whatnot. I'm promoting our show, but I'm also promoting the Aaliyah movie and my comedy, Lipstick. Thank you, Elvis Duran. You know I love Hermes. So sweet, thoughtful. Thanks. I do appreciate it. All right, let's get to your questions. Oh my gosh, it feels so good in here. It was so cold out there. Mel says, Wendy, I'm in love with my ex, and I found out a couple of months ago that the feeling is mutual. I've been with someone else for 4 years, but I get up every morning with my ex on my mind. I think about him even when I'm having sex with my current partner. Miss Wendy, how do I get over that man? Please help. Well, he's an ex for a reason. Doesn't mean he hasn't bettered himself since breaking up. You said that he has the same feelings for you. So you're in a relationship with a man for 4 years. Do you have children together? Because oftentimes people fail to say the most important thing, which is that he's not just my boyfriend, but you know, he's the father of my child. Either way, I think you need to assess whether it's worthwhile and, you know, releasing this man who you're in a relationship with now and getting together with your ex. Because if your ex was a chronic cheat or a chronic drug abuser or chronically getting fired, you know, is this a healthy relationship to get back into? Listen, this is why they call it falling in love, because we all turn stupid in terms of some of the decisions that we make. So I can't help you get over him. But I can suggest you might want to get back with him. Oh, it's horrible. I don't know an ex that I'd want to get back with. When I'm done with you, I'm done. I burn you down, throw your gifts, like I'm done. There's not one ex in my life that I would ever get back with? None. When you are an ex, you are an ex. But good luck, Mel. What a situation. Dear Wendy, this is from the mystery book. Dear Wendy, hey Wendy, my best friend just told me that she wants to take a friendship break because her boyfriend doesn't like me. This sounds like a young person right here. This sounds like somebody young. She's my best friend. I share a lot with her. I know she feels the same way. What would you do? First of all, I've been that girl, you know, and I'm just going to say this right off the bat. My girlfriends have always had to take the back seat to boys. That's just the way it is. Some girls are like that. Did I ever tell you that I have 2 of these rings? One is real and one is fake. Can you tell which one is which? The only way I can tell is because the real one has gravy in it. I still haven't cleaned the gravy out of the diamond. It's my good luck ring. So the reason why I have 2, I keep the real one at home. And I leave the fake one here in my office. But since I'm traveling, I wear the... Oh, hell. Back to your problems. Okay. I've been that girl. You know, sorry. You know, having a career and having a family have always been a priority to me. And, you know, I wasn't that girl in high school or college. You know, I had time for everybody. But once I took on a career and everything, look, my girlfriends cannot spoon me at night. In addition, I've become such an intensely private, personal person. There's very little I will tell a girlfriend in terms of secrets and how to solve problems and or how to help me solve problems and stuff. So she put you on the back burner. Call her on it. I have friends who've called me on it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm dating this new guy, and I really like him. 20 years later, he's my husband. You know what I mean? So it was time well invested. And then when you have kids, you have even less time. I don't know. It's one of the fascinations to me of that show, Sex and the City, is that the girls have, all 4 of them, a deeply intense relationship with one another. And in real life, your real husband would take up a whole lot more time. Does that make sense, Tristan?
Yeah.
The girls are going to call me on this. Does Margot have girls sitting up in your house all the time?
No, she has a close group of friends that she's been friends with since college. You know, one lives in California, one lives in Chicago.
Yeah, but
they're always like texting or...
Yeah, but they're not up under you.
No.
They don't take Tristan time.
Nope.
Anyway, I would call your friend on it, though. And let her know that you don't particularly care for it. She's still going to do what she's going to do. Marquita B. By the way, and there's nothing wrong with staying friends with her. It's just that you have to understand that she's not always going to be there for you because she puts boys before you. Marquita B says, "Hi, Wendy. You're like an auntie in my head. My older sister passed away at 31 from heart failure in 2012. She had a husband and 2 children, my sweet niece and nephew. Now her husband has a girlfriend and it seems pretty serious. However, he's been telling my niece to lie to us about her, but he doesn't want to come out and tell us himself. How do we confront him about it, or should we just wait for him to tell us? Thank you, and I love you." Wait for him to tell you. Because he was married to your sister. So he probably wants to, I mean, you say, according to your niece, that it seems to be getting serious. He might not want to bring her around or tell you that it's getting serious until it's serious according to him. You know? He didn't divorce your sister. She passed away. He didn't want to lose her. You know, she was taken from him. So I wouldn't say anything. Not yet. I wouldn't say anything. Alicia R. says, "Wendy, After having my daughter, my husband and I thought it would be best for me to stay at home with her. But now we're having some financial issues. All of our family/friends work, and I don't feel comfortable with daycare. But I have to get back to work. Do you think I should get over my uncomfortability with daycare, or ask my husband to take a second job? Thank you very much. I think you should get over being uncomfortable with daycare. Then again, you're asking a woman who put her son in daycare at 3 months. Don't call the cops. He turned out okay. No, we put him in the Goddard school at 3 months. I was ready to go back to work, and we are a 2 working income household. You could ask your husband to get a second job, and I get that you don't feel comfortable with daycare. Seems to me that you also feel left out of the loop. You said all your friends and family work, so you're feeling left out, like you want to be a worker also. I'd start researching daycares and really do diligence. And I mean, I was in daycare. My mom went back to work. My brother, my sister. Was your mom a stay-at-home mom?
For the first part of my life, yeah.
Oh, white privilege. No, how old were you when she went back to work?
Probably was in like 2nd or 3rd grade.
So you were still really young though.
Yeah.
But you were in school all day, so she could work. Yeah, Alice, I would talk to your husband about getting a second job, but I would also start looking for a job yourself so your husband won't have to get that second job. And I would definitely research daycare. Good luck.
It's the last one.
Oh, that was the last one?
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll get more.
We'll continue this line of questions and answers tomorrow for the after show. In the meantime, I'm going to take my stuff off, put my robe on, and clear off my desk and prepare for my gyro. You know what? I'm not going to get a gyro. Rhonda! Rhonda?
I'll text her for you.
Yeah, I want a gyro from the gyro store. A loaded gyro. Gyro. Love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on the after show.